First and second, one out. Green getting ready to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. The throw home. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. 0-1 down. And a sac bunt here. Lindor, that's one. Over to first, safe. So 2 down. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Green, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
The batter, number 99.
The M's could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them, and a 1-0. That's hard hit in the line. 2 down. So a man at first, and up next for Seattle, Sam Green. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So up next, Dominic Canzone. The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Wisely. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Wisely. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run. Man at first, nobody out. Stepping in, Sam Green. That one misses, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. So 2 down, and next for the Mets, Brett Wisely. 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Horner. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Green with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Sam Green with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Sam Green. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. The 2-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run dinger. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Now the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Butler on the move to the gap. And there's one down. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. There's a line drive to left field. One down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Green at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Popped in the air. Left field. Soderstrom drifts towards it. And that is that. Nobody left. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Max Muncy. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Naylor. One away, bottom of the 6th. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Out towards right center field. Butler on the move. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Sam Green.
Green.
Joyce, 30 saves on the season, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Missed with a changeup. Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Two outs. Runner on first. Alec Burleson now at the plate. The M's down to their final strike. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. On the ground, out to short. And that is the ball game. Green did okay for them in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
One down. Sam Green up next for the Mariners. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. 0-2 now. Back to the mound. It hit him. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. All set for the start of the inning. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Sam Green. On the ground. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Stepping in, Denzel Clark. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. No outs. Runners at first and second. The Mariners would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. And another ball.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. He's safe. And they now lead by 9.
Up next for Seattle.
And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Swing and a bouncer. Here's Gallo for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. So bases all loaded up. Green getting ready to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Oh, great stop. There's one. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a rally killer.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Hard hit, right side. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners make it 6 straight victories. Green had a ho-hum game for them, singled and knocked in a run.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
One down. Sam Green up next for the Mariners. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. The M's looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Next pitch way upstairs.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
And today is draft day, seemingly an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think.
On the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
The flip, there's one. On the nailer, they get two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Sam Green, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Right side.
Come on, run it, run it, run it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, digging in, number 6. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hard hit left side. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand.
All loaded up. Alec Burleson up next for the Mariners. 1 strike away. Up the middle. Oh, nice play to second, but way too late. Safe there.
They kept a run off the board with that effort, Boog. 2 runs could have easily scored on that play, but he was able to knock it down with the dive and limit the damage. I tell you what, that won't go unnoticed by his teammates.
In the dirt. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. On a line, base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, he makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
The 2-2 on the way. Runners breaking for the plate. In the dirt. Now they tag him for the out, and wow, either someone missed the sign completely or he just tried to steal home. And here's the first baseman.
The first baseman,
The Athletics down to their final strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Green with a less than great game in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on back at T-Mobile Park. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Sam Green. Green, an all-star a season ago, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Gets down, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Josh Naylor. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Slow roller up the middle. The turn by Williams at second. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Jonathan Aranda digs in now. And a 2-2. On the ground, out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Green digging in now. He has his work cut out for him facing this pitcher, Siggy.
Yeah, Boog. He's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now.
Full exercise.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
That's a way to find that sweet spot right there.
Up next for the Mariners.
Go ahead, run on base. Alec Burleson up next for the Mariners. Here's the 0-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Up next,
and now
Mariners.
it's Josh Naylor.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Royce Lewis. High fly ball, right field. That is the inning. Out towards right center field. Taveras under it. And that is that. So a man at first. Here's Leody Taveras. Up the middle, Green. The flip, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. So digging in, Sam Green. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, 1 now.
Ball 2.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground right side. Aranda takes it to the bag. That's out number 2. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Pizzardo is just 1 strike away. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Out to short. Green. Ball game. He's out. Green with a fair showing in this win.
Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
First and second, 2 outs. Green will hit next.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Casado to second, pulls him off the bag. So they're all loaded up. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Casado tosses to first as they escape the base. So the Rays batting order turns over. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. 1 out. Runners at first and second. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Nico Horner.
Number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
The 0-2. Now here's a flare off the bat. Brings it in for the third. Sam Green up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. What a stop.
Run it.
To first. What a play. Inning over. So 2 down. Sam Green the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Aranda. He'll do it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field. So up next, Reese Hines. Pizzardo is just 1 strike away. Swing and a chopper. And that one handled on the first. Ball game. And the Mariners add another to their winning streak. Green had a home game for them. Win 1 for 5 with a single.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sam Green.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Here's Leody Taveras. 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and now 2 gone. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Outside low. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. The throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 1-1. Brendan Donovan. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from Arlington, Texas. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game.
One down. Sam Green up next for the Mariners. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him. First base.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. Snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive. No score here in the second. Towards first. Over to Seager. Double play. What a clean killing. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 99, shortstop, Sam Green.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And up next for Seattle, Austin Hayes. Into the outfield, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Royce Lewis, the next to hit. Ground ball right side. Base hit. Green around third. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they're up by 3. One out man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Ryan Valade. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. To the right side.
Run it out,
Smith.
run it out, run it out.
And that's the third out. First and second, one out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Tying run at the plate. To first, maybe a two ball. Feed to second, that's one. Double play. They can't seem to break. Back at Globe Life Field. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
One up, one down.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. On the warning track, and holds it in. Green with an okay game in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Sam Green is ready to go. His team comes into this one with the best record in the majors. All eyes on baseball's elite today. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back. One down. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. 1-1 now. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. So up next, Sam Green. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That is good.
Back in Seattle, here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Go ahead run on base. Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. He's in there.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
3-2 now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to...
In there! Sets him down on strikes.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Man at second. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Green digging in, missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. 1 down, runner at first. Zach Geloff will hit next. On the ground, 2 ball. Horner over to second. On the nailer. They get 2. Number 99 blocks in. No need to press, but they can really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ben Joyce.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
One-run game, bottom 9. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Go away! And we are all tied up.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So runner at second, 2 down. Alec Burleson up next for the Mariners. Lifted in the air, right field. Butler gets there. He's under it. And that'll do it. The A's take game 1 of the series on the road. Green played brilliantly despite the loss. Only 1 hit, a home run.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
All loaded up. Sam Green now at the plate.
Green.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And that is the inning. 1 down. Now it's the rookie first baseman. On the ground to short. Green. Throws to first in time. Green digs in. This pitcher is in the Cy Young conversation for a reason, and this entire lineup knows it, Singy.
Yeah, it's not about doing too much. It's about staying within yourself and executing your plan.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges.
The batter, number 99. Shortstop, Sam Green.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 down. So 2 down. Now here's Trent Grisham. The 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Green. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Green digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boog. Time to come through in the clutch.
Swing, and he popped it up. Contreras. And that'll do it. The A's take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Green with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green.
Ball outside.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Peralta, the pitch. Breaking
That's the
ball
ball.
misses down and away. That one misses.
Ball
So a
forward.
leadoff
Take your
walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In the dirt. Ripped to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. One gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Leo Ribas. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
On the ground to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Green digs in, 2 down, nobody on. This pitcher's barely broken a dozen pitches per inning so far.
Yeah, it's time to foul a few off, Boog. Smart batters know it's not just about hits. It's about getting that pitch count moving north before it's too late.
Two down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. Stays alive. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped in the air, left field. Soderstrom settles under this one, and that'll do it. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Hit on the ground to short. A dive. Nice stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Green stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Ball.
The Mariners with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's outside. Grounded to Gorman.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
And that will end the inning. Green ready to hit now, down late, RBI opportunity, and this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
2 on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. Fires it to the plate. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to
Green could have done a bit more to help them out. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. 2 of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Sam Green.
Up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No, that's a ball.
Fair ball.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Royce Lewis. Green aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right field. Judge under it. 1 down.
Batting 6.
So here's Horner now. 1-2. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Man at first, 1 away. strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Now at the plate, Dominic Canzone. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So up next for New York, Isaac Paredes. Up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Throws from the ground. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman. And a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Green, an all-star a season ago. Only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that misses. Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And there's ball 4. One down. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Here's a 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, 2 away.
The batter,
here's Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
0-1 now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. No outs. Runner on second.
Shortstop, Dan Green.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Right side.
Oh, move it.
Polanco takes it himself. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Bellinger up to hit. To the right side. Horner tossed to second. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home. Green with a good game to help lift them to the win. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Digging in, Sam Green.
Shortstop, Sam Green.
when you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The lefty, the 1-0. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Ball, whoa.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Foul ball there. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, the throw is over his head. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head. Too aggressive. He's tagged out, retreating to second. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. That's too low. Ball 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Nico Horner. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. Line drive. And that's a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Ground ball up the middle. Green throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 7.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On a nailer. We got 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Sam Green.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Check swing, went around. That's strike 2. This one in the air, right field. That's out number 2. Here is Aaron Judge. Ground ball right side. They get 1. Green did well despite the loss. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
First and second, 2 outs. Sam Green up next for the Mariners. First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Gets him easily, ends the inning. End of 1. And we're so up next, J.C. Escarra. 2 down, nobody on. Grounds 1 to short. Green. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
The batter, number 99, shortstop, Sam Green.
And that one pulled foul. Green, an all-star a season ago, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Right through there for a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. Jones. And there are 2 outs. 1 out. Runner at second. Oswaldo Cabrera will hit next. Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Green. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, runner at first. Sam Green up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Way outside, ball 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. This to center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground. Gloves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jonah Heim up next for the Mariners. The M's down to their final strike. Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Green with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Sam Green getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Back here in Denver, and stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green. Rip to third. Fires over to first. One pitch and one out. So two down. Next for Colorado, Ji-hwan Bae. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Green, a former MVP, only 20 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Runner at first with two away. Here's the center fielder, Leo Rivas. On the ground, Tovar. To first, and he has thrown four. Ezequiel Tovar now at the plate. Up the middle, Green. On to first, out number 2. Back here at Coors Field, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Sam Green. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Home run number 10 on the year. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. And he grounds one back up the middle. Wow, nice play. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
We go to the 8th. Stepping in, Sam Green.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the
Green with a nice showing despite the loss. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Green with a homer in his last game. A little out front there as he swings through it. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Rips that one to right. Takes it in for the out.
Ball. Ball two.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Naylor, the runner at first with two gone. To the right side. Tosses to first. That's the inning. One down. Next for Colorado, Kyle Karros. Out to short. Green. Throw to first in time. We're at the top of the eighth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Sam Green. There's a line drive to left field. And a quick out, number one. Here's the center fielder. Taps softly to the right side. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. Green with a forgettable showing in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green. Henderson back to work. The Mariners looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Check swing. He went 1-2. This one in the air center field. Tovar has a beat on it, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And the 3-1. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper right side. And that chance handled to Tovar. Double play. What a clean killing. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike one. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Find the ball.
Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Yeah, great job.
Digging in, Dominic Canzone. The 0-1. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Green had a ho-hum game for them.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Sam Green is ready to go. His team comes into this one with the best record in the majors. All eyes on baseball's elite today. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green. Little chopper rolls foul. The M's would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Green wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Comes a 2-2.
Ball. That's inside.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now it's Austin Hayes. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Defense at second for 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Green, an all-star a season ago, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Fouled off down the right side. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Well struck left field. That's got a chance. Go away. A laser to left. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
A breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body. Really good job of explosion through the zone and drove it out of here.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw into third, and he's got no chance. He's out. Ground ball left side, and foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with a backdoor slider. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Swing and he popped it up. Boom. Takes it in for the out. Green digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've been able to get a lot of hitters on base today thanks to the 6 walks they've been gifted, and I would imagine the pitching coach is losing his mind over in that other dugout.
Ball.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always.
Green really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Only one hit, a home run.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Sam Green. Green matched a homer in his last game. Green thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, you smoke.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Quan moving under it. And that'll do it. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it. And that is that. 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Up the middle. By Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Green stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
First pitch swinging.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throw comes into third, and it gets away from him. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
That right there is a great read and some wheels to match. So exciting when you see a guy score all the way from second on a wild pitch. It's almost like an inside the park home run.
Man at second.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
This doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
One at second. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Green stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Mariners trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Edman flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in L.A., on to the bottom of the 8th. Alec Bohm digs in now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Bizardo is just 1 strike away. Hit on the ground to short. Green. On to first. Ball game. And the Mariners take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Green did okay for them in this one. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground. The flip. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a foul straight back. One, two now. And that skips in the dirt. This one popped up. Betts settles under this one. And there's one down. Green stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
Ripped to right. And that's the third out. That's a little bit low. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Cole Young getting ready to hit. In the dirt. High fly ball right field. Hernandez should have this one. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Austin Hayes. Bounce to the right side. Edman tosses to first. That ends the inning. And so 2 down. Here's Betts. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Green digging in. 2 outs and a shot to really swing the tone of this game.
Man, this would be a backbreaker, Boog.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs.
Yep, that ball went out.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 4-zip. First and second, 2 outs. Cole Young, the next to hit. The 1-2. Oh, the throw is wild. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Matt Wallner up next for the Mariners. The 1-2. Oh, he can't hang on. but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Green stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Swing and a ground
Hard
ball.
90, hard 90, hard 90.
Over to first.
Out.
First out in the top of the 8th. Green with some solid production in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Sam Green getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Los Angeles. Sam Green, the next to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Taps softly to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 12th of the season, and they add on. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Victor Robles. 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be two. Can't glove it cleanly. Young to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The batter, number 99, shortstop, Sam Green.
In the air, left field. Jay moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 8-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
The M's up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and now it's 3-2. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add a run. It's 9-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two on with one out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Sam Green.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Ground ball right side. They take the force out, and that is out number 2. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
The left fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
And the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Fires to first. They limit the damage here. Now it's the shortstop, Sam Green. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Moore settles under it. And that'll do it. Green really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Sam Green. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green. Lined into right. And that's down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This one in the air, center field. Under it. And there's one down. One down, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Leo Ribas. That one almost got him. Ground ball to the right side. Neto for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Grounds one to short. Green. And they're happy to just get off the field after that. Green steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boo, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
That one is absolutely belted. And boom goes the dynamite. That's his third home run of the series. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And now two aboard. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. On the ground to third. Over to first. That ends the inning. And the batter now, Sam Green. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Green with a valiant job in defeat. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
First and second, no outs. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Looks to second. That's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. And now the shortstop, Sam Green. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered back there. Go away! That's his 4th home run of the series. And they close the gap. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Man at first, one away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Out towards right center field. Robles on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Man at second. Out to short.
1-1-1.
Sends it to first.
Out of there.
Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Green with a homer in his last game. Chopped left side. Pride gets him easily, ends the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sam Green. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air, center field. Drifts towards it. And that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Angels catcher, Sebastian Rivero. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw.
No,
Line,
he's in there.
safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Green did well in the losing effort. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Sam Green is ready to go. His team comes into this one with the best record in the majors. All eyes on baseball's elite today. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. So next to hit for Texas, Logan O'Hoppe. Out to short, Green. On to first, and that's the 3rd out. So digging in, Sam Green.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
Green launched a homer in his most recent game. And the 0-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chop to the right side, and that's just foul. The 2-2 on the way. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Check your outfielders now. See where they're at.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence. It's such a higher.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
2 on, 2 outs. Chopped on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit. Alec Burleson up next for the Mariners. 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. They get the force out to escape. 2 outs. Runner on first. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Up the middle. Green. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Foul ball there.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On to O'Hearn. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So a runner at 3rd, 2 men out. Logan O'Hoppe stepping in for the Rangers. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. Green steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
In the air to left center. Carter in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. Ball to strike. The pitch. Grounds 1 to short. Dive, and he's got it. From his backside, there's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Sam Green. 1 for 3. That one hammered center field back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Thought that was a no-doubter.
Green could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
First and second, 2 outs. Green digs in now. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. That one kicks away from the catcher. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. To first, might be 2. He steps on the bag. 1 out in second. Save! And they trail by 1. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Man at second. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone.
The left fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
In the dirt, blocked. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Makes the catch, 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas. The 0-1. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next, for
Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
Brendan Donovan.
Out towards right center field. Carter settles underneath it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. So a man at first. Here's Josh Young. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Flips it. In time. Got it. Rangers lead 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Green blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull. Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under.
Well struck right field. Go away! He shoots 1 out to right. That's his 99th career homer. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though.
Green in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. (3-2) and ball 4, 2 aboard. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Now, Sam Green.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag. Ow! That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Through 8 full, the M's on top here, 13-3. Back to the top of the order, Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. 2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one back up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get an out on the play. Now it's Corey Seager. The Rangers down to their final strike. This one in the air, center field. Rivas should have this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners even this series up at a game apiece. Green had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sam Green. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Green needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And that one is lifted in the air. Fletcher under it. And that will end the inning. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor. Out number 3. Green steps in. 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carter moving under this one. And the inning is over. Go ahead run on base. Josh Smith will hit next. And a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a chopper to short. Green. Off balance speed. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Green digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Go away. A 2-run homer, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-2. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
No outs. Runner at first. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. Throws from the ground. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Well, at this point of the ball game, you're counting outs. And that's a great diving stop to keep the tying run off base. It's the little things that add up to a big W at the end.
Green with a nice little milestone in this one as he hit his 100th career homer.
Absolutely, Boog, and I hope he has a nice spot picked out for that ball in his personal trophy case. Baseball's a team game, but it's always nice to celebrate individual accomplishments like this one.
Sam Green currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Green steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one ripped, but foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Green in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. Brown, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The 0-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. To the right side, Altuve. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1-2 now. That one to first. Steps on the bag for 1.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
No outs, runners at first and second. That misses. Ball 1. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. That's off the mark. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 3-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got one challenge left now. The tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The Mariners down to their final strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. Green had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Just about to get underway. Here's Carlos Correa.
The third baseman, number 1.
The 0-1.
Correa.
What a stop. To first. And they get the out. Sam Green now at the plate.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Altuve, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here. On the ground. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. On the ground to the left. Green. To first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Green digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives them a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez gets under it. And there's one down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. So 2 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Sam Green. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez has a beat on it. And there's one away. Green did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
So 2 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Back in Seattle, and stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His 18th home run of the season. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Here's Nico Horner.
Number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Swings, and this one's flared.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So 2 down. Royce Lewis up next for the Mariners. Here's a 1-2. Set down on strikes. That's the first sweeper we've. Green digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boo. Time to come through in the clutch.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got one challenge left now. Here's the 0-1. Now one missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's the 0-2. And that one missing low.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The Stros trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base hit! Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Line drive. Takes it in for the out. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's Royce Lewis. 2 on, 1 out. Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2. Now Correa up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Hayes in position. And that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Green steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Green made a big contribution despite the loss. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Sam Green getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? Green digging in. Big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Out towards right center field. Beavers on his way over. He makes the grab, and there's one away. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jackson Holliday digs in now. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and to look at those numbers.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 19th home run of the year, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Green digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Green not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Cowser moving under it. And that'll do it. Green played pretty well in this win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
One out man at first. And now the shortstop, Sam Green. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Green locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Booth.
Inside. And that's ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
On the ground right side, Holiday sends it to first, and that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still 1 out there to pick up.
First and second, 1 out. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ground ball up the middle. Green, the flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Green, an all-star a season ago, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it.
Slings to first in time. Green digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boob.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat.
That one way inside. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one almost got him. In the air, left field. Bradfield turns to the right on the move. And there's 1 down. Green had a decent showing in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One down. Sam Green getting ready to hit.
That's That's a ball.
Oriole Park still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore.
Swing, and that ball smashed out of line, but foul. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the ball off the warehouse in the home run derby? But always when shots are framed, you see that building, you know exactly where you are. Oriole Park. 2-1 now. Roll to short, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1 on a nailer. They get 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, stepping in, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Nice grab. Jump throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. 1 away. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Sam Green. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday. And that is that. And now Colton Cowser. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. The tying run at the plate. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now it's going to be Enrique Bradfield Jr. Out to short. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Jhonkensy Noel, the next to hit for the Orioles. The Orioles down to their final strike. And that's whipped for a base hit. Aim to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Orioles and out away. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 on, 2 outs. That's to third. And that is the ball game. Green with a less than great game in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Sam Green is ready to go. His team comes into this one with the best record in the majors. All eyes on baseball's elite today. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Jonathan Aranda next up for the Braves.
Number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down. Sam Green up next for the Mariners. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Inside, ball 1.
Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle, Gonzalez. They get the force, and that's the inning. 1 down. And now, Jonathan Aranda. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees, And that's a great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
That's out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. On the ground, right side. That ends the frame. And now it's the Braves DH, Michael Harris II. Up the middle, Green. Fires to first in time. Green stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Green. Gets him to chase after that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Four in the 9th. In the air to left center. Low. On his way over. He's got it. And there's one away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Out to short. Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. This is Bryson Stott.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
To the right side, he gets there on a slide, and this one is over. What a play to end the game. Green had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
So runner at second, 2 down. Sam Green up next for the Mariners. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Ripped to right. And that is that. 1 down. Jonathan Aranda will hit next. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. On a nailer, they get 2. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. On the ground.
Come on, run it out.
Stott over to first in time. One down. Now here is Isaac Terry. Out to short. Green. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Green up down, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
Fastball for a strike. Green, an all-star a season ago, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the seventh, so here's the Braves designated hitter, Michael Harris II. On the ground, out to short. On the run, throw to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Green steps in. Team's still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at bats.
That's in for a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And it's fouled away. Suarez, multi-time all-star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
That's the ball.
That one misses. Ball two. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
High fly ball, right field. Lee should have this one. One down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
One gone, runner at first. Nico Horner up next for the Mariners. Swing and a ground ball. Aranda to second, back to first, double play, and that's the ball game. Green had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Green stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Up the middle. What a stop. The flip. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Man at first, one away. In the air, right field. Lee under it. Takes it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Josh Lowe next up for the Braves. And the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Green. Throws to first in time.
No, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
On the ground to third. Whips it to first. One pitch and one out. Go ahead run on base. Jacob Gonzalez getting ready to hit. 0-2 now. Ground ball to the right side. and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And up next for Seattle, Sam Green. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Ball 1.
Missed with a changeup. And now it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to first. And that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. The 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Wow, nice play. From his knees, the throw.
No, he's
but
safe.
It's not in time. Base hit. Leo Rivas. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury.
Leo Rivas.
One out man at first. This is Bryson Stott. Down the line, and it's foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for.
Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. So, runner at second, 2 down. Jonathan Aranda next up for the Braves. This could end it. Left field. Can't get there, too slow to get after it. Yelich crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for.
Man at first, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. That's towards center. Hayes under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Green had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.